Hey guys, welcome back to the part 8 of this game tutorial series where we are making this platform a game. And in the previous video we finished designing our level 2, and in this video we are going to design the third level of a game and make our obstacle platform. And before we jump in the tutorial, let me tell you, you can download this project from my Patreon where you can access all the assets and UI I used for this game along with the whole project. The link is in the description. Now we are done making level 2 and now it's time to create level 3. So in your content browser, go into the map folder. So here let's just duplicate level 2 and this is going to be our level 3. So open this up. There you go, this is our level 3, and just like how we did last time, we are just going to make changes in the level. So this way it's so quick and easy. Now I'm gonna run this in time lapse. If I introduce something new, then I'll surely continue to explain it. Now here I'm gonna introduce the rotating wheel, which is the obstacle platform. So here it is. So let's just duplicate it and place it in front of that walkway. So it is going to rotate like in this way, and through this our character has to jump on the other side of the walkway, which is going to be quite fun. So I'm just going to place this bridge in front of that rotating wheel. So to make this wheel rotate like this, we need to create a blueprint class for it. So in your content browser, here right click and create a blueprint class of actor type, and I'm gonna name this rotating wheel BP. Open this up, and first of all, we are going to add a steering mesh, which is going to be a rotating wheel. So here let's just browse the asset, and while you make sure it's selected in the content browser, click this little icon and it is going to pick that mesh. And now we are going to add the rotating moment component, and it is just going to help us to rotate this wheel. And we wanna rotate this in the y-axis. So in the rotating moment component, here let's set the z value to 0, and for the y let's try 50. I think it's sufficient speed for a wheel. Now here in the event graph, get the event begin play, then get the rotating moment, and we are going to set its rotating rate. Right click and split the structure. Now for the y parameter, promote this to variable, and we are going to call this speed. And after you compile this, set its default value to what you set there, which is 50, and then check this instant editable and expose on spawn, just so we can control the speed from the editor. And now we are just going to replace this mesh with that blueprint actor. So select that in the content browser, and after you select it, right click on this mesh, and from here just replace it. Alright, so let's just play and test this. I think something is wrong. So here I got this error which just says that here your default scene route is not set to be movable. So let me just check this one more time, and let's do the same for the steering mesh and again for the scene route. Now it should work, I guess. So well, I can see that wheel rotating from here, but first we need to cross through these planks. Okay, so we need to fix the collision for this platform too, but for now, let's see our wheel. As you can see, it's rotating, but in the wrong direction. So we also gotta fix that. So we are just going to rotate this wheel 180 degree, easy fix. Now for this platform, let's go into this blueprint and let's just browse to the mesh it's using. Open this up, and here to fix the collision we can use that, and to fix the collision we can use this auto convex collision, but for some reason it doesn't seem to work on this mesh. Even if we try to increase the number of vertices, it still faces this problem. So we are just going to add a custom shapes for the collisions. So just remove the collision first, and now you already know how to do this because we have done this before. And since this is a round shape, we are going to place these cube collision on every edge of this platform. And now the final box collision for the base. So the collision issue must be fixed now. So let's play and test this. Let's jump on the platform And as you can see, our player is no longer floating in the air. And the rotating wheel, it's also rotating in the right direction. And from here, we can start designing the level more further. Now I'm gonna place these foods after the walkway and turn the pathway to the right. Now the pathway is almost completed, and now we are just going to place these coins in the level. Now I'm gonna place it next to these wooden platforms so that the player will take the risk of falling down in order to collect these coins. Now when the player will jump on these platforms, eventually he will come to this point where he can just jump onto the another platform or take the risk and collect the coin. Now one more place where we are going to place the coins is here. So now we are done with placing the coins, and now it's time to fill up these side buildings and finish the level. So we are done with the side buildings, and now it's time to align this kill zone to cover up the whole level. So we are just going to resize the box a little bit since this level is a little bigger than the previous one, and then position it properly. So when you're done with the kill zone, open up your level blueprint, and here just set the timer for your level. I'm just gonna keep it 2 again since it seems enough for this level. So now let's play and test the level. Let's go. And here let's just jump through these planks like this. And here let's get on this platform and let's jump. So we are gonna take some risk here and collect these coins. There you go. And then there is this wheel, quite easy to pass through. You can make that harder if you want to. And now it comes the hard part. Here we need to be precise with our jump, and also we are going to take the risk to collect those coins. Alright, so we did that anyway. And now rest is quite easy, I guess. Here we have this moving platform. Let's jump on it. There you go. And here we have almost finished the level. Just cross this windmill, and there you go. So we got this level finish UI displayed to the player, but these next or the main menu button doesn't work yet. So now we have to work on that. So open up your content browser, then in the user widget, open the level finish UI. Now first, let's write the functionality for the next button. So just scroll down and here add the on click event for this next button. Now if you go to your content browser and go to where your levels are, here if you look at the names of these levels, the first 5 words are the English alphabets, which is common in every single level name. And after the 5th alphabet, there is this numerical digit, which represents the level number. And this is how we differentiate on which level we wanna go. So here what we wanna do is first get the current level name, and here we wanna get that numerical digit. So for that, get the substring. There you go. And here it needs the start index and the length. So here the start index is going to be 5 because index starts from 0, and if you count here like 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and the 5th one is the numeric digit, and that's what we want. So here it is gonna return the level number we are at, and let's set the length to any bigger number like 10. That is the number of characters after the start index. So this is going to return us the level number wherever we are at, like 1, 2, 3. So let's convert this to integer first, and then we are going to add it by 1. So that let's say we are at level 1, so we can go to level 2 and so on. So search for the add operator and we are going to add it by 1. Now get the substring again. And this time we want to get all the things except the numeric digit. So it starts from 0 and the length will be 5. And this will return us the word level. Now we are going to append it with the numeric digit. Now what this append do is, it just adds the given value at the end of the string. So here the value we want to append it with is the next level number, which is this. So just plug it here, and now this will return us the next level name. So just search for the open level by name and connect this return value to the level name. Now compile and let's see if this works. So first we are going to switch to level 1 because from here we want to go to level 2. So let's hit play and finish the level. Alright, so now if we click on this next button, it is going to open up the level 2. There you can see we are at level 2 now, but we are not able to control stuff. We need to figure that out, but that next button is working fine. So the most probable reason behind this issue could be if you go into your finish line BP. Here you see when we finish the level, we are setting the input mode to UI only. And then when we click the next button and the new level opens up, the input mode is still on the UI only. And that's why we couldn't control inside the game. So an easy fix to that would be, just go to your game mode. And here on the event begin play, we are going to set the input mode to game only. So set input mode to game only, then get the player controller and plug this here. And then search for set show mouse cursor and keep this unchecked. So we are just going to hide the mouse cursor. So this must fix the issue. So now let's play and test this. So let's finish the level 1. And now when we click the next button, we are at level 2 and we can also control the game. So now let's complete the level 2 also. Here we finish the level 2 and now when we click the next button, this is going to take us to level 3 and it will keep going like that unless the next level doesn't exist. So that is it for this part of our game tutorial series, and in the next part we are going to make a main menu or a level menu for this game. So if you like this video, you can support me on Patreon, where you can access this game project file and all the assets I've used for this game. The link is in the description, and you can also join our Discord server where you can interact with other developers of this community. And if this video helped you out, and make sure to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And I want to thank Patreon members of this month. Thank you so much for your support, it means a lot. Till then, see you, bye bye.